Shelly time.
Hey guys, DJ Shelly here, and today I'm here with Kevin Kreider, and he is a personal fitness coach
Fitness
and
life
model.
coach. Close.
And I'm here today because one of the challenges happens with me being a DJ, and this may happen to all of you, is that sometimes our schedules can be really grueling. We're working a lot of hours, we're getting in very late, we're around food and alcohol all the time, which can be a lot of fun, but also can definitely take a toll on your fitness and health. I noticed I was getting frustrated because of my travel schedule, that I wasn't keeping on my workouts and my diet as much as I wanted to. So I know I usually bring you a lot of DJ tips on marketing or how to grow your DJ business, but today I decided to bring you a tip on how keeping yourself healthy mentally, spiritually, and physically can really help you with your business. And I decided to bring on Kevin to help me with mine. So we are going to take you along today. We're in Philadelphia at the Art Museum, and we're going to take you along and show you a couple of our workouts.
Thanks. So how did that feel to recondition yourself in that pattern break that we were doing? I call it a pattern break, which is just getting yourself out of focusing on past conditions or a feeling you might have, like depression, that's like something, or anxiety even, and refocusing on something that you know you can change, which is immediately in your body, and go back to a place where you felt victorious, like where you were with the marathon or anything.
Right. No, this was so great. One of the best things that just in this first week that I thought was amazing and really helped me. So just so you guys know, I did years ago, I actually ran a full marathon, 26.2 miles, and it was one of the best achievements in my life. And again, this was years ago. So now that I was training with Kevin, he asked me, you know, what are you struggling with? And one of the biggest things is sometimes, as all of you may feel, that when you're event after event after event and you're on this high and everything's awesome and you're great, and then like at the end of that run it almost feels like you're crashing from a high. So that was one thing I was struggling with. And then also I'm just getting really frustrated because of my eating habits and not working out, which I love to do. So Kevin mentioned that I should think every time I was getting in these ruts or negative thinking patterns to go back and think about my marathon. So I started doing that, and it's really amazing how it kind of just flips the switch and gets you, out of this, kind of feeling to, no, I ran a marathon. That was awesome. I can do it again. Like, what am I thinking? Like, I am positive. I do a lot of positive things. Like, it just really helped get me back into a positive state of thinking.
Yeah, and I think the most important part was to point it out, because a lot of times we call it blind spots in my field. It's just something that you think you might know, but you need somebody to point it out and to give you a different perspective and a tool to use. It's always going to be there for you. And I think a lot of times with DJing or any type of high event that you do, we're always looking for something to change that emotion we have, to go back to like when we felt like a DJ. And we often do that with food. We try to feel high or numb our emotions with food or some type of alcohol. Some people do it with sex even, and then it can't ever fulfill that feeling. So to try to change that and to recognize it and to change that right away was like really big in what you were doing. Some people don't do it. Some people like to just sit in their crap. I'm being serious.
No, that is true.
It's for some reason it makes you feel good until it stops working.
Yeah.
And then when it stops working, you're just so used to doing that all the time that you need to keep flipping it. But we can often mistaken that these food and these nutrition habits are supporting us because it makes us feel good. We need that Red Bull, but we don't. If actually anything, that extra Red Bull that you're having at night, all it is borrowed energy. You have to pay back the piper. So if you know you have to pay that back, it usually happens with a crash. But what we're trying to do and what we're offering in the coaching is to be able to have that natural energy anyway, so you can go out there and party with your own energy, not borrowed energy from food, from other types of drugs, and be able to do that and dance your ass off until 5, 6 in the morning.
Yes.
And make the party come to you instead of you trying to make the party. I know that sounds really weird. Actually, maybe that wasn't the right thing I wanted to say.
So you bring up the Red Bull. It was like I would only drink Red Bull when I was working an event, and then next thing you know, I'm working an event every day. So then every day I'm drinking a Red Bull, and I was like, gosh, I know this cannot be good for me, but I needed the way to get the energy to be like going for 15 hours and performing like nonstop for 4 hours while I'm dancing. So anyways, we'll bring some more videos to you guys with Kevin so we can keep bringing you some tips that might help you make your DJ life a little healthier and happier. So right now we're just gonna sign out. So if you liked our video today, don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, add me to your Instagram feed, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sounds by Shelly.